This one caught me off guard because I was asked to try out this new tool, and unknown to me, this tool actually generated a Nexus letter, which is pretty insane, and as well as a personal statement. I'm going to hop on this tool and show you the personal statement function. You have to do the statement first for the Nexus letter to be possible because it uses, this is why I like this tool more, it forces you to input your evidence, type it, not upload your records, of course. And then it uses your evidence to create the statement and to create the nexus. And that is what draws me to this tool versus all the other tools, because it forces you to use your evidence. Evidence-based claims are the way to go. I'm going to hop on this tool and show you how to use these functions. And what I like about it is it forces you to make input, right? So general AI just kind of, you say, hey, make me a statement on this tool. Oh my goodness, I apologize, everyone. I'm not even going to edit that out. General AI tools will say, make a statement, blah, 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 blah. In this tool, it forces you to put your evidence as input, and that's crucial because no evidence, no nexus. That is why I like this tool. It's essentially an evidence-based statement and nexus letter, and that's what I try to drive here on the CIVDIV. So full disclosure, there's no affiliate fee associated with this at all. No contracts involved, at least at the time of making this video. It's seriously a really good tool, and in my opinion, the best when it comes to these types of tools. Okay, so what we're going to do is log into this tool, and I'll make up some information so we can play around with this Nexus letter. You know, maybe you want to use this tool because you have kids running around and you just don't have the time to do it yourself. And so we are going to use migraines as our claim. You can see statements, medical, secondary. We'll do the overview here, starting with the statement. The statement's critical because it's going to use evidence from the statement to build the Nexus. So what we're going to do, military symptoms. I already started this. So the condition name was migraine. Okay, we'll hit next. And just for the purposes of this video, we're going to say we weren't diagnosed in the military. So we'll hit the no button, next. And then the next question are military symptoms. It says, let's talk about the symptoms you had while in the military. Be as descriptive as possible. So I'm going to say, and there's a writing tip there, I'm going to say something like in 2012 and 2013, after my deployment to Afghanistan in the Marine Corps, infantry was the first time during a PDHA that I complained about migraines. Ever since then, I used over-the-counter medication like Tylenol. I did not spell that right. Tylenol. Oh my goodness, am I an idiot? No, capital. Whatever. Like Tylenol for the symptoms, which were, you know, for migraines, for really bad, I'm going to talk in plain language here. You're not a doctor, right? 4 really bad migraines per month and more when strenuous activity in the infantry occurred. There we go. I left the, man, this one's got my number today. I left the Marine Corps in 2019. Okay, boom. Let's hit next. Now, let's see. It says post-military symptoms. All right, describe your symptoms after leaving the military. So now I'm going to say I left the Marine Corps in 2019, and that is when I began to see VA healthcare at the Washington, D.C. Medical Center. That's the VA that I go to. Food for thought, right? I was diagnosed with migraines, and I have taken sumatriptan, 100 milligrams, about 5 times per month, and I have had 4 for prescriptions refilled from 2019 to 2024. All right, next. And I'm shorthanding it here. You can write a book if that's what you want, but definitely be concise, right? You want to get the pertinent information in there, not a bunch of yada yada blah blah. So external location, is there a location outside of your body where the disease is present? You could say head, right? Like if you have pounding migraines, obviously per condition, it's going to really the condition is going to dictate whatever it is you put there. So for this migraines, let's actually go back. I want to be more specific. Let's say left portion of head. I'm at an angle here. That's why I can't type. Okay, flare up causes. Ooh, while you were in the military, what caused your symptoms to get worse? Any strenuous activity. That involves high stress. I'm just making things up right now, but you would be as descriptive as possible for your condition and describe. You can speak plain language. That involves high stress and lots of physical activity. Dude, I am, goodness gracious, to think I'm in a master's program right now. Okay, we'll leave it short, simple, sweet there. Secondary claims. Now let's add any secondary claims you have that were caused by the primary. So let's say I'm just gonna, you don't have to choose anything here, right? But for the purpose of this video, I'm just gonna say we have anxiety, all right? Oh, did it not? Okay. All right, here we go. Next. Medical appointment. It is vitally important you have medical records. Here's the evidence-based claim. This is why it's good. This part is absolutely critical. I'm going to make this up. 2020 or 2019, right? Because that's what we said in our little statement here. Let's choose the date. We wanted the correct date here. 2019. We're just going to say October of 19, October 1. And you can say around October 1, I had my first appointment with the VA about my migraines, and I was prescribed sumatriptan at 25 milligrams. Okay, boom. And then you can add appointments, right? And if you can hear my daughter, I am so sorry, but I'm kind of doing double duties today, okay? So example, migraine. Come on, Lila, give me a second. Here, draw, baby, draw, okay? Oh my goodness, colors, whoa. Migraine appointment, medication. Let's just say in 2020. So my migraines didn't get better. That was from October to March-ish. We're on sumatriptan 25 milligrams. Sumatriptan medication increased to 100 milligrams. Okay, we'll save that. And I'm just going to add one more just because prescription refill, right? Prescription refill, let's just say 2023 of March 1, around March 1, because you don't, who knows what that date was unless you have it. Around March 1, my prescription was refilled for sumatriptan at 100 milligrams for my migraines by the VA. Period. Boom. Okay, now obviously, the more you have in here from service and from the VA or private, the better. If it is private, you need to upload those records. Oh my goodness, baby. Professional impacts. Okay, let's just now we know migraines are economic inadaptability. Say I get 3 to 5. I get 3 to 5 migraines per month, and I have a very flexible work schedule, and my supervisors allow me to flex my schedule as needed, and in some cases I take off work due to my migraines. That part's key there. Okay. Personal impacts. My migraines affect my day-to-day life with my family and daily activities. Once I get a migraine, I'm going to say really bad migraine here, really bad migraine, I have to take sumatriptan, and the medication will knock me out for the rest of the day. I am unable to do anything once I decide to take the sumatriptan medication. All right, next, the more work you put into this, the better it is. And of course, you can edit, review everything right here. And then we're going to hit next. Assuming everything's good, everything's how you want it. We'll hit next. It's generating. And there we go. Review the statement. I am seeking recognition. I'm not going to read this whole thing, but you can see that it uses your evidence. So it even knew post-deployment health assessment. It knew what a PDHA was. After my honorable discharge, okay, that's an assumption there. I was honorably discharged, but you can see it's adding things in and using over-the-counter medications such as Tylenol for relief. So it added that part in. This is why I like this system, is because it is evidence-based, okay? It's evidence-based. Come on, baby. Just give me like 5 minutes. And then it talks about socially, and then where the pain's at. Okay. So let's see what happens next. And then bada bing, bada boom. I'm going to hide all my PII there. It fills out your PII for you if you want it to. And there we go. It puts it in that 4138 just for you. So yes, the statement functions absolutely awesome.